After we make dua, sometimes it feels like nothing is happening and there's no progress. But when it feels like there's no progress, there is progress, because what is actually happening is behind closed doors, Allah is actually bringing that dua to you. So in reality, it feels like nothing is happening because you can't see it. But just because you can't see something, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. When it feels like there's no progress, there is progress, because what is actually happening is behind closed doors, Allah is actually bringing that dua to you. So in reality, it feels like nothing is happening because you can't see it. Sometimes the dua that you're making, sometimes it feels like it's impossible. But in the sight of Allah, nothing is impossible. Nothing is. You never would have thought of it unless Allah inspired you to think of it. Subhanallah. And I say this to my clients as well, subhanallah, that if you're full of something, then know that Allah inspired you to think of it so that you ask of Him. He is able to do all things. He's able to give you all things. The du'as that you've been making, especially in the past 10 days, where dua is accepted and Allah gives, and He's continuously giving, and He's generous in giving, know that what you've asked for, it's literally happening right now. While you're watching this video, it's happening. And be excited for it. Be excited the fact that you called upon Allah. He heard you. He sees you. After you asked Him for it, know that it's going to come into reality. It's going to manifest because you called upon Him in His oneness. And when you call upon Him, He will give. So be excited for it. Know that it's coming. Do you believe that the sun is going to rise? Of course you do. You know that the sun is going to rise without a doubt. How you know that how the sun sets and how the sun rises, it's not something that you have to think about, because you know it's going to happen. That's how you should have the belief that Allah is going to give it to you. Because when Allah says He's going to give, He's going to give. Without a doubt. When you know that the sun is going to rise, know that your dua, what you asked for, is coming to you, is coming. And it's 100% going to come to you because you asked of Allah, and He is generous in His giving. When He gives, He gives and He gives, and He's continuously giving. When you ask Him for something, that it is going to come, without a doubt. Whilst you're sitting here watching this video right now, it's happening behind closed doors. It's happening because Allah loves you and He wants to give you. He wants to give you what you asked for. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to have ease in this life. You know, some people have this mentality that life is meant to be hard. Allah doesn't want it to be hard for you. He wants to give you ease. Sometimes we experience hardships, and it doesn't mean that He wants hardship for you. He wants to teach you something through that test. He wants to teach you lessons, and through those lessons that you're receiving, you're also receiving so many benefits from it. And one of them is resilience. And had you not gone through those tests, then maybe you would never have learnt resilience through it. You wouldn't have learned how to have patience through it. You wouldn't have learned how to have understanding, the knowledge. You probably wouldn't have gone and sought advice from people. You probably wouldn't have had the strength to go and ask for help, because sometimes people don't like to ask for help. So maybe Allah is teaching you to go and ask for help. Maybe Allah is teaching you for you to just step back and just let it come to you. I know a lot of people like to be in control of certain things and they want it to happen, so they're continuously trying to go and get that thing. But maybe Allah just wants you to sit back and just relax. Just relax and let it come to you. Just let it come. Just sit down and do nothing, because you've done what you needed to. You've made dua. You've called upon Him in His oneness, and you've believed. That's the main thing. It's the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that we make dua to Allah, you know. So know that it's coming, and then just sit back and relax. Just sit back and do nothing. That's it. Khalas. Bismillah.